starting now. This is your local news leader, News 10 ABC in the morning.
Messy mix out there this morning. Sleet, ice, snow covering parts of the capital region. We have team coverage for you this morning, and we'll keep you updated on the conditions.
Governor signing off on redistricting maps, but who will be representing you? Could be up in the air still. Those maps now facing their first legal challenge.
People think you just jump on the sled and yahoo, here we go. But it's not quite that easy.
A former local Olympian taking us down memory lane as the Winter Games opening ceremony kicks off today. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for starting your day with us. For many of you, you may be staying home today.
Yeah.
We have many school closings out there. Of course, we're in a time when many work from home already. This is the day to do it, if you can. We want to get over to Jill because there's a lot that she needs to share with us. But I did mention before we went to break about why so many of us, especially here in the immediate capital district, are still seeing that sleet, even though we're well below freezing, Jill.
Yeah, you would think with temperatures below freezing, everything should be snow, right? It's a little bit of
on the thruway. Be sure to download our free News 10 ABC app. It's a great morning to have all that information at your fingertips.
Sure is. Thank you, Mary. We've been talking about that messy mix out there. Showing you the Twin Bridges this morning. This is what it looks like. Again, not a lot of snow, but a little layer there with ice underneath.
And we've got team coverage from News 10 ABC's Jen Seelig and meteorologist Matt Mackey. They're both out there in the elements for us this morning.
I want to start with Jen. Jen, I see you're getting into more of that snow now. Before you were seeing the sleet, now it's switched over for you.
Yeah, just about an hour ago when we were in Saratoga, we were reporting the icy, slick road conditions, but way different story here in Glens Falls. Take a look. It looks like a snow globe. We have the white powdery snowflakes coming down here. You can see the road is covered still in snow. We got a lot of snowplow drivers coming out doing their rounds here. And I want to emphasize that the snow is falling fast. We have seen multiple snowplows making their way around this roundabout here. And it's just the snow is covering the streets very quickly. And also different image here. You can see the snow is very fluffy, not icy. So emphasizing on keeping your hazards on when you're driving because the visibility is definitely a little trickier, but not super icy here on the roads. And for folks here in the North Country, you definitely want to give yourself extra time when you're heading out. Take that snow brush because there's definitely snow out here on your cars. Reporting live in Glens Falls this morning, Jen Seelig, News 10 ABC.
Thank you, Jen. And plows working hard in Gloversville overnight. That's the video you see right here. Roads look a little different this morning, I'm sure. They'll be out there cleaning up all day long, so it's really important to take it slow and give those trucks their space so they can keep the roads clear and safe for everyone.
And we're also keeping an eye on any power outages out there. Columbia County reporting close to 270 outages. Estimated restoration time about 10 a.m. Rensselaer County now reporting more than 100 customers without power as well. We continue to watch this for you and track those numbers. We'll keep you posted. Number of areas in the capital region seeing snow emergencies, including Brunswick, the village of Catskill, Scotia, and Castleton on Hudson. And in Schenectady, residents being urged to use the off-street parking. The Schenectady Municipal Parking Garage on Broadway offering free parking until 9 a.m. on Monday.
State of Massachusetts is telling all non-emergency state employees working in the executive branch to just stay home today. The roads being covered in that snow and ice. State is asking people to stay home if they can, especially during that morning commute. Also today, Southwestern Vermont Healthcare's COVID Resource Center will be closed. That includes both the outdoor testing and indoor vaccinations. The Resource Center, we're told, will reopen as usual tomorrow. For the latest storm tracker weather forecast, download that free app. It comes in awfully handy during storms like this, and you can get it for free at the App Store or Google Play.
The new this morning, police responding to the Stewart's shop on Northern Boulevard in Albany. The glass on the front door there appears to be smashed out. Officers were seen investigating the area. Dispatchers would only tell us that the investigation is ongoing. We'll keep you updated.
Happening last night, a lawsuit being filed against the newly passed redistrict maps Governor Hochul signed yesterday. The lawsuit was filed out in Steuben County by more than a dozen New York State electors who say the maps violate the state constitution. It accuses the Democrats of gerrymandering. Every 10 years, these maps get redrawn based on census data. For the first time, they were supposed to be redrawn this year, you might know, by an independent commission made up of 5 Republicans and 5 Democrats. However, That independent commission could not agree on a single set of maps, so it got kicked back to the legislature, both the Assembly and State Senate controlled by the Democrats. And they passed the maps on Wednesday. Stay with News 10 as we continue to follow that lawsuit and how it plays out.
6:08 right now. Longtime Capital Region philanthropist Bob Curley has died. Curley was one of the founding fathers of Coaches versus Cancer in the Capital Region, which has been going on for at least the last 15 years. He was also known for his work with Siena College and the men's basketball program. He was 74 years old.
Happening right now, the Rensselaer County Sheriff's Office is warning residents of a phone scam. Police say the caller claims to be from the Sheriff's Office and says there's a warrant out for your arrest. If you receive a call like that, Sheriff's Office telling you to just hang up immediately. Rensselaer County Sheriffs do not call anyone and advise them that they have an active warrant.
Well, the Winter Olympics officially underway in Beijing, and the opening ceremony is today. Look at these images from the dress rehearsal that took place. Beautiful.
Yeah, I believe they get underway at 6:30 this morning. Well, some past Olympians are now reminiscing about the games, right? News 10 sat down with Frank Hansen, former member of the U.S. bobsled team. He participated in the 1984 Winter Olympic Games. The Albany native was a three-sport athlete growing up. He played collegiate baseball from Lemoyne out in Syracuse. And on a whim, he attended an open tryout for bobsledding, and after just one ride, he said he was hooked.
I had no idea what I was doing. I get down to the bottom, my helmet was on sideways. I had bit through my lip. I mean, I was a wreck, and I just said, hey, can we go again? And they just all started laughing and said, you're a bobsledder.
After just missing the cut for the Olympic team in 1980, Hansen suffered a challenging setback. He caught up with the wrong people, spent 2 years in prison on a drug possession charge.
Hansen was determined not to let that one mistake define him, however. He came back and made the team for the '84 Games in Sarajevo.
Frank's biggest challenge came just a few years ago. Still a gym rat, into his 60s. He felt his leg give out leaving the gym and was later diagnosed with ALS.
Frank's hope now is to continue to bring awareness to a disease that has disproportionately affected former athletes.
6:10 right now. One dog having a bit of a rough go of it, to say the least.
Yeah, now he's safe, however, after a sheriff's deputy pulled him from that burning car. How they were able to pull off that rescue.
And we've been talking about that wintry mix out there. This is what it looks like right outside our studio. You may be saying, well, why are we closing all the schools? We've got this. Doesn't look too bad, right? There's ice under there. It's a sleety mess. We're going to have more on what you need to know when we come back.
You're watching News 10 ABC, your local news leader, with Christina Arangio, Ryan Peterson, Mary Wilson, and meteorologist Jill Swed.